Nice bit of buntings up for the coronation. King Charles III, my goodness. There was debate for quite a while on whether he would go with Charles, wasn't there?
Yeah, but I don't know whether anybody actually asked him.
I believe in the 90s the question was put to him, what was he thinking of using? And he actually said George, because Charles seemed like an unlucky name.
Yeah, but the thing was, Charles II was the king who brought back parties.
Yeah, he was much beloved. But I think that was due to all the issues that were going on with the royal family at the time, where he was thinking, well, if I go with Charles, what's the implication? Charles I, there were problems with the royals then too. So he was thinking George, because it was good continuity. But of course, it's been 30 years since then, and people know him as Charles.
Yeah, it'd be weird to start calling him George VII.
Yeah, so Charles III. This time it's personal. Charles III in 3D.
Charles III, the search for Charles.
So yeah, that was this morning, and I made a few daft jokes on the internet. It's been an interesting occasion. We've come out to the town and there's not a lot going on.
Steering wheel on the back.
There's not a lot going on, let's put it that way. I'm wondering whether there was before we got here, but I kind of doubt it. There's a nice bit of bunting though, so that's good. So anyway, we've been down to town and popped into CX, didn't we? We managed to find two games.
You got two, not one, but two.
It's been a long time since we found 2 games for the collection. So that's nice. And now we're off home. When we got back from town, I was absolutely worn out. But it was good to get out, get a bit of exercise, trying to get back into shape. It's not easy, it really isn't, not when you're in your 40s. But it was good to see what was going on in town. Didn't look like a huge amount had been going on for the coronation in town, but the response online and what we've seen from everyone is that, yeah, Britain excels at pomp and ceremonies and things like that. Yeah, we made the UK proud there, I think, with that ceremony. That was a good show. I did have a few jokes online, like Penny Mordaunt holding the sword of... some people call it the sword of destiny. I think it's got a specific name. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's like sword of succession or something like that. The really big one, the two-handed longsword with all those, with that massive crimson sheath and all the symbols up it in gold. Really good looking sword, that one. I'd love a replica. If they sold one of them, I'd put that across my mantelpiece. I'd never tell you that. They probably do have a replica somewhere. But when she was holding it aloft, it looked an awful lot like she was holding up the Sword of Omens and saying, "Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight." Yes, I did do an edit there just so I could cut away to finding where I had this sword. Oh yes, but it was good. It was a good ceremony, and I think Britain showed that it's still the top when it comes to ceremonies, pomp, and all of that. We surely embody the spirit of Rome, as it is, because that was definitely Roman. So, what else? Well, we went to town because I wanted to see what was going on, but also, while we were down in town, we had to look around. And it turned out there were 2 items in CEX that I didn't have. And it's been a long time since I found 2 PlayStation 2 games in Bolton CEX that I didn't have. So we got Deadeye Jim, a Phoenix Games game, and it appears to be some kind of shooting gallery? I don't really know. Sheriff Deadeye Jim always gets his man. And the other one is The Plan. Now, I thought I had this, but it turns out what I was thinking is I've seen it in various places before, and when we got there, either it wasn't there anymore or it was in really bad condition. This is in excellent condition by Ghostlight, which I recognise the name of, and it's a third-person action game. So that should be fun as well. We'll have a look at those. Right, what else has been happening? Well, last night we had Monday Night Live, and I finally finished Tea and Cake, the browser-based text adventure by James Petts. James Petts is one of the guys that shows up in the live chats on all of my shows, and also the Monday Club. And he's a really nice guy. I've met him a couple of times now. He's a really nice guy. And wow, he did a great game. Some of it was very tough, like proper old LucasArts or Sierra level of tough, which I think I appreciate in a game like that. It does, you do have to work at it. He did give me a few hints at times, I have to admit that. But I'm definitely going to do what we call Finishing Move. It's the new show I'm going to be putting on Gamehammer, looking over a game that I've completed on Gamehammer Live. So it's going to be one of those. And I really enjoyed it. It was a fun game. A lot of laughs, and yeah, I really liked it. It was good. So, What else is going on? Not a lot. Jen is working flat out. I'm working flat out. We'll see how we go. We've got a load of projects coming up. Jen's had a really good video about visiting Daypole. Probably the best thing I've ever made in terms of how I edited it and put it together. So I'm really proud of that, and everyone seems to have appreciated it. So thank you very much, guys. But speaking of thank you very much, thank you for watching. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Bye-bye. If you like the show, please consider supporting me on Patreon. It really does help create future videos. That's patreon.com/Zoe Kirk-Robinson. And I've got an extra special thanks going out to Chief89, Sam Yates, Retro Mickey82, Mo Henry, and George Botterini. Thank you so much, guys.